Phrase stir the pot refers to intentionally causing trouble or controversy in a situation. It is often used to describe someone who provokes tension or engages in discussions that create discomfort. For example, if someone says, "Don't try to stir the pot," they are warning you not to escalate a situation unnecessarily. The expression originates from the idea of stirring a pot to mix ingredients, symbolizing the act of stirring up a contentious topic or situation. Well, here at Stir the Pot, that is exactly what This Is Jay, Big Fan Breezy, and Philosophical P specialize in every week. So buckle up for the next 2 hours as the Triangle Offense cooks up that essential flavor. Stir the pot. Come get a whiff.
Yo, we here, man. You already see what it is. Listen, we're going to get right into it. Y'all talk about contentious topics. Ain't nothing more contentious than this Diddy topic right now. Everybody talking about it. It's being a branch to other beefs with 50 and Marlon Wayans. To be honest, I won't give a recap of it because it only be 15 minutes. Seen 15 minutes of it. I won't give y'all my opinion about what I think of it. I will say that it does start off interesting, and it say a lot in those 15 minutes. I seen him beat up Cassie in them 15 minutes. I seen him on the phone with his lawyers in those 15 minutes. So I don't know what y'all think about it though. What y'all got on it? What up, Pete? What up, Jay?
But before we jump in, real quick, pause. Why you only watch 15 minutes?
He the 15-minute review man. We said
like, what made you stop? Were you offended?
I was coming here. I was talking to Jay.
He need to get Breeze to start reviewing trailers every week. I mean, he just watched the trailer and then review that shit.
That's a good idea.
Yo, matter of fact, hold up. I just got it, y'all. So you already got the restaurant coming out called Just the Sides. Then you're gonna have the program called Just the Shorts. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna be reviewing the shorts. That's gonna be a new thing. Yo, bro, TM that, man.
That's the shorts. That's crazy.
Just the shorts, man.
I don't know what kind of demographic I'm gonna get, man. I might get some misunderstanding fans pulling up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I gotta be clear what kind of content that I'm trying to produce. You know what I mean?
What type of shorts you talking about, man? You
gotta put you on
shorts out there too, man.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I gotta be very specific, just the shorts. But that being said, everybody probably do pull up and wonder what he mean by just the shorts. So everybody that pull up is a potential subscriber. So that could sound good, like a good thing. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't. But what about y'all? Did y'all see it in full? Did y'all watch the whole 4 episodes?
I watched the whole fucking 4 episodes, and I fell asleep on it at first, but then I watched some more of it. But that shit was crazy, bro. Like, it was, and the thing is, it was a lot of stuff in it that was like, you knew this already, but then they just added a little seasoning on shit that you did not know, little sprinkles. But yeah, that shit was crazy. P, what you think?
I ain't watching none of that shit, man. I ain't wasting 4 hours of my life watching that shit, man. I'm not here trying to get this bread right now, man. It's Q4, baby. It's money making season, man. I ain't got time to watch that. I ain't even watched the Stuart Scott shit yet. But I just came out yesterday. I will watch that probably sometime this weekend. But my thoughts on all of this.
Stuart Scott shit you talking about?
Oh, they got a 30 for 30 that came out yesterday for him. We was talking about it last week.
Yeah, no, I remember him mentioning it, and we said we was gonna watch it, but I didn't get a chance to watch it. But by next episode, I'm gonna watch it for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch that shit this weekend sometime. But my thoughts on all of it though is like, first of all, I think it's wild crazy that 50 even put up the bread to executive produce this with Netflix and put it out. Like, I don't know, that's wild crazy to me. Unless he got some personal vendetta beef against him where he does. I mean, he do, but I don't know, man.
No, he does. 50 baby mama was involved in this case somehow. She was one of the escorts or something. She was doing something nefarious, you know what I mean? And because of that, the family ties, because that was one of the things that was in the doc that I noticed that was interesting. They made this nigga Puff out to be a girl taker. Like, He
But we knew this.
he wants your girl, but it's a pattern. It's a pattern. They started out. He took Kim Porter from Al B. Shore.
Yeah.
Now I mean, she was working front desk over there, macked her down. Then he took Misa Hilton from Eric Sermon. You know what I mean? Then they
got Eric Sermon on the documentary.
Ryan Leslie. And then he took Joy from 50. He's a habitual girl taker.
So hold up though. So 50 was actually with Shorty when they started fucking around, like they was together.
I don't know. That's his BM. Know what I mean, I don't know.
So he ain't take her, bro. I mean, come on.
He's a habitual.
The other ones, I think he actually did, like, you know what I'm saying, take them type stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know about the 50 situation. I don't know. To me, that's like me getting mad over somebody wanting to be with my ex-wife. And I'm gonna make a like.
It's not that. Hold on.
Think about it from
It's not that, bro.
Think about it from rich nigga perspectives. I feel like rich niggas always feel like they own everything. They control shit. They paying for certain things, and they providing a lifestyle. And then you over here with this guy. You know what I mean? Like if it would have been a regular dude in the street, it might be a whole different circumstance. But it's like a level of respect you have for peers. And if one of your peers is peeing on your child's mother that you was, I don't know, that you.
No, but she letting him know. That ain't my business. She letting him.
That's true.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, that's the part where, as adults, you know, it's like that was her decision.
Yeah,
you know
I see P coming, I moved. She saw P coming, she stayed.
Right.
What I'm trying to say is that rich nigga problems, like they think of things different. It's a different type of, like, you do that to me, now I put out a documentary on you. It's all fair game, right?
I mean, that's
all fair game.
Crazy.
Look. No. So how you could be mad, not be mad at Diddy for doing all of those terrible things that she allowed to his baby mother, but when it's time to make a documentary and you can make a few dollars off it.
Yo, I ain't mad at nobody making no money.
Production studio. He got to produce stuff.
I ain't mad at nobody making no bread, but I will always disagree wholeheartedly with one black man tearing down another black man just to make bread. I'll always have to disagree with that.
What if it's the enemy?
I mean, to what level do I have to be disrespected and slighted to want to do something like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think I've ever been disrespected or slighted to that level because I don't know what that level is.
Bro, hey, I feel you. I'm not saying he should or should not put out a documentary, but he did. And Diddy did it. Know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, come on. Diddy a wild boy. I ain't forgiving him for none of his indiscretions or anything like that.
If you watch the documentary, which you probably won't, know what I mean? But I feel like whoever made the documentary, because I don't think 50 really made the documentary.
Nah, he just EP. You know, the EP, he put up the bread.
Yeah, but whoever made the documentary, it seems like they were trying to be objective. Because they gave you the bad shit they did. They gave you some of the reasons that it seemed like he would be that way. They gave you at the end where the jurors were saying, like, we don't really think it's his fault. It was just two lovers in love. Like, they was kind of on his side. So I feel like if it was something just to tear him down, they could have left all that shit out. They didn't, because you ain't watch it. But it's mad shit that they said that they could have left out if they was just trying to say he's the person.
But then they wouldn't have been making a good documentary. Because if you think about the ingredients of a good documentary, you gotta have your peaks and valleys, your ups and downs. It can't just be one-sided where if we talking about a good situation and somebody good, it's gonna be up all the time. Or if we talking about a bad situation, it's gonna be down all the time. Like, it's gonna have to have them different things to keep you drawn into it. So any good documentary is going to have, they're going to try to humanize the monster, so to speak, to pull you in more.
That's my point. That is a good documentary.
Oh, I'm not disagreeing that it's not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I don't think it is, but like I said, my point is, bro, I'm not really a big supporter of, a black man tearing down another black man just to make some bread. Like, that's not really my.
And maybe he wasn't tearing down a black man. Maybe he was, what's the word? The name of it is The Reckoning. He was bringing on some reckoning and making sure, because they did have other documentaries on Diddy already that TMZ.
Oh yeah.
Did, but maybe he was trying to put out the good one.
No, because that's not what I'm hearing. That's not the feedback that I'm hearing from across the land, man.
You can't listen to the feedback. You can't just watch the clips. You got to see shit for yourself. But you said you're not going to take the time to.
Yeah, I'm probably not wasting 4 hours of my life to do that.
You can't just watch the feedback. You got to get your own opinion. And I feel like that's just for the world right now. Everybody just goes off 15-second shorts that they see. Watch the whole shit. Get the context.
Yo, you gotta get this about me, bro. I still ain't had a motherfucking Popeye's chicken sandwich, man. That's how I roll, man. If everybody on a wave, I'm probably on the sand, just watching these idiots.
No, I feel you. I never seen Pirates of the Caribbean. Like, it's mad. All of those big franchises, really. I've never seen those movies. But what you about to say, Breezo? It looked like you kept trying to interject.
Yeah, I was gonna say in those first 15 minutes, the whole trajectory of him trying to paint it both sides so the fans could decide is he a good guy or not. Hell no. Right away, that in a few first minutes, they see him dragging Cassie. I said, damn, like, yo, this ain't 50 know what he doing, bro. He got that footage, and granted, you get to see what Sean Combs wanted you to see. And there was always, I guess, without social media back then, there was more rumors and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But you could never know. It wasn't news as it is now, you know what I mean? Magazines was bigger back then, you know what I'm saying? So for 50 to do this in real time, for my generation to like see it happening for him, for like, it's like it's connecting the dots to some of the stuff that we may have got right or wrong, you feel what I mean? But I'll tell you this, Pete, I still wouldn't sign no contract to drink no liquor with him or whatever the shit was, especially after watching what I've seen so far, you know what I'm saying? And hold on,
in that drink, man.
I did want to add to what Jace was saying about the part that I seen in the first part. When you describe who he is, his character, who he is, he's very ambitious. And if he wants something or he wants someone, he's going to pursue them. He knew Al B. Shaw was booed up with Kim Porter. That was, you know what I mean? His woman and all that. Now, to your point, Pete, he ain't forcing her. But it's like you a man around this man to do business, and you're notoriously known for not necessarily only wanting to do business. Like he wants your woman too. You know what I'm saying? Like
the original Trey Songz, man. Mr. Steal Your Girl, the original.
Crazy.
Yeah, that was his MO. The crazy shit is that how they got all of that intimate.
And it speaks
like he was saying. They got the footage from him all the way up until he went in jail. And I found out that it was because, and this was one of the things that they were saying in the documentary as well, that he don't pay people. He tried to keep people around him and like have them living off the lifestyle and keep saying, yo, I'm gonna pay you soon or I'm gonna pay you now. And he didn't pay the documentary person because he thought he was coming home, and then he ended up staying in jail. So and they said, oh shit, well, I could do something with this footage. And I feel like that's equal opportunity.
But yo, you gotta pay that bill. Otherwise, now you see what's happening. If he would have just paid that bill, there would be no documentary.
Right.
And again,
It
the
would,
certain
it
would be a documentary, just not without
well,
that
not this
footage.
one, not this particular one. The way how it is with all this footage. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, not with that footage,
because that's what everybody is so like up and alarmed with is the fact that this is actual intimate footage of
raw
him,
footage
where he gave his consent for a lot of this shit. So it's no holds barred, basically.
Yeah, they really got footage of him telling his lawyers. And my thing is, some of this shit, why would you even film? Like, why would you, like, if you've ever been to a lawyer tells you these conversations are between me and you and only you. You could tell me everything that actually happened, and I can make things that actually happened look like they didn't happen, as long as you tell me what those things are. And like, they tell you that. And so why would you ever record one of those conversations?
No sense.
That just don't make no sense to me.
Nah, but even him recording the conversations, again, if Diddy is allowing it, you thinking money. All right, if he want me to record this, mind you, remember, in the mindset of he thinking this man is going to pay.
Diddy. Why would Diddy allow those conversations to be recorded? Like, turn the camera off for 15 minutes while we have this conversation, and then turn it back on.
Right. Or how about you can watch me, you can film me walking all the way up to my lawyer's door, to the door of his office. And then once that closes, you're going to sit on the other side and wait for me to come out. You're not even going to be in here during this conversation. Fuck whether the cameras are rolling or not. I'm not even allowing you to be privileged to this information.
Right. Exactly. Right. They got the footage of him, his lawyers telling him, yeah, just go back to New York. Make it look like you not worried about it. You're gonna turn yourself in. Yeah, make sure you're outside walking around. I mean, don't look suspicious. Like, and they have actual, like, when this shit was happening, remember, he flew back to New York and then he was walking around Central Park and shit, taking pictures with people. He was out there with his daughter. Like, they got all of that as a strategy, like, being planned out. I don't know.
The way they edited it is raw footage to put that there, put that there, put that there, put that there. Like, trust me, this was an intentional attack. So to P's point, is it 50 Cent just, I think he gave the nod. He wasn't sitting there with the edit guy, but 50 Cent made it clear on what trajectory he want this to go. And he made it, and they edited it and made what 50 at the end of it head nod if it was good or not.
It's some Mortal Kombat shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Diddy already getting his ass kicked. It's the end of the match, and 50 like finish him.
Yo, that shit is crazy, bro.
Yo, I'm telling you, if you, 15-minute man, if you finish the rest of it, I think by the end you will see that he did try to shoot him some bail. It's some bail in there somewhere.
Okay.
And on top of that, like, pertaining to that, did you see one of the escorts is apparently trying to sue Cassie, and they can't serve her the papers because she's difficult to serve. And a judge recently granted to serve her by any means necessary. But
where is she, like, hiding?
Any means necessary. So you're saying that she's on a park side having a picnic with so-and-so, and they split in a turkey sandwich, somebody could run down on them and serve them the papers?
You get served, You get served wherever. But what I'm trying to say is they can't find her to serve her. Like, that's what they mean by
I guess she's staying low and not taking the papers.
She gotta be real low.
I don't know. But
they can roll up on you at your job, your crib, in your car.
But she probably live in a gated community, so
all they gotta do is say your name. Here you go.
A gated community,
right? Gated community. She keep them outside the gates.
Yo, man, they gonna be
waiting out there for days.
They'll be jumping down like the end of Scarface, man, like coming in through the roof and shit, man.
Right. Helicopter.
Right.
Nah, definitely. You know, if the gated community, you gotta stop, and then the guard right there, if he got a picture of you and it show like, don't let this person in, bro, you cannot get in that gated community. They don't care if you serving papers.
That's why you got to be like Son from that movie where he had all the different costumes in the car. Remember? And he was pulling the costumes out. He was wearing the different shits. You've been served by the best. What movie was that shit, man?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yo, Son had on. He had mad different costumes. He would just roll up on people and then just serve them. And he would have like it was one scene. He had on like a pizza man outfit or some shit, like a stupid pizza hat. He had the pizza box and all of that shit came up. You've been served by the best. And then rolled out. That shit was hilarious, man. I think that was Seth Rogen, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
That would be a good way to serve somebody. Or dress up like the pizza guy, but you got to know they ordering pizza.
I say
for it to be foolproof.
Martin did that in Blue Street, right?
The guy on the way to their crib, and then tell the pizza guy, pay him not to deliver the pizza, and then you come instead.
Yeah.
Like you gotta, but if you could time that out, that's foolproof.
You gotta hack like DoorDash or Uber Eats or something, and then you can make that happen. Yeah,
that would be foolproof. But you gotta get it before the delivery get there, so they really expecting the pizza.
Right. That would be wild right there, man.
But
yo, the funniest shit about all this Diddy documentary shit to me is now him and Marlon is going at it. Him and Marlon Wayans. So
why?
So like Marlon Wayans says something to the fact of like, yo, why you being extra, or why you dragging this, why you doing all of this to Diddy? And then Fifth, clap back like, yo, nigga, you've been at the parties and shit. I know you've been at mad Diddy parties or whatever, like coming back at him. And now they just been trading jabs the past couple days. And my thing with that is, like, 50 is undefeated with trolling, absolutely. But yo, you don't want to fuck with the youngest brother in a funny ass family, because that nigga been getting heated all his life. Like, he been getting them all his life, so he know how to give them back, man. And that's a funny ass family, man.
Yeah, but
so Marlon been coming back with some wild shit, bro.
Marlon is the worst one though.
Yeah, but I agree.
He's the most unfunny.
Sean is the most unfunny, bro. By far, Sean. That's why he DJ'd in the beginning, bro. They had to be like, yo, you ain't funny, bro. You gonna be the DJ.
Marlon,
we gonna be in the show.
And then Live in Color.
Marlon overact too much for me. Like,
I give you that. He's like Black Jim Carrey, bro.
Nah, I was about to say he's a bad Jim Carrey.
He's the Black Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey couldn't act that well, but he's funny. He's still funny, but
I'm funny, but not.
Like, I'm not saying he's not funny,
bro.
I'm not saying he's not funny, but I'm just saying that all of the rest of them is funnier, except even Kim.
Kim.
No way
in hell you think Sean funnier than Marlon, bro. Sean is terrible, bro.
Sean ain't got no movies and nothing like that. Besides with Marlon, bro. Besides that, if he ain't not with them,
shit. Right, Breeze, exactly. If he not with them, he ain't in shit.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I just. But he ain't got low down dirty shame. He
got mad funny moments.
DJ SW1. Nah, his only funny moments is when he be on some zesty shit, bro. That's his only funny moments.
But that don't make him better than I'm gonna get you, sucker, or you know what I'm saying? Like, these movies is classics. This is when they was kids.
Then Keenan, and then Marlon. Well, nah, Kim. I'll
go. Say Damon and
Keenan? Damon, Kim.
Damon created and Live in Color, man. I don't know, man.
He's the mastermind, bro. But like, as far as like funny,
yeah, you might be right.
Damon, Kim, Keenan, Marlon, Sean. That's my order.
Yeah, I mean, if you put it that way, yeah.
But
Damon is hilarious. Blank Man was hilarious. You know what I'm saying? Like, he did his own movie, like
my wife and kids to you know what I'm saying? Like, everything, bro. That dude's hilarious, man.
And I think, he pushed the limit.
I'm gonna put his son in front of Sean.
Okay.
Damon Jr. I'm putting Damon Jr. in front of Sean. My fault. I forgot about him.
Shit, I might put
Damon Jr. and Marlon kind of, because Damon Jr. actually might be the best serious actor out of all of them. But he ain't really that funny to me. He all right.
But yeah, man. You might be right. I could give you all of those. But
yo, y'all gotta see them.
I just don't understand why Marlon and 50 is beefing. Like, what the fuck?
Like he said something like, why you know trying to bring this dude down while he going through all of this stuff. So, kind of like some of the shit I was just saying. And then 50, he ain't gonna come back on no, you know what I'm saying, no regular shit. He gonna come back, yo, mind your business. Only reason you sticking up for him is because you've been to Mad Diddy parties. Like that type of shit. And then
right.
You know, Marlon said something back to him. He said something back to Marlon. Now they're going to the point where they posting pictures, like wild pictures of each other.
Yeah, I seen one. They said, I think Marlon posted some shit with 50 in the pool with Diddy.
Yeah, in a hot tub. In a hot tub.
Yeah, is that real or AI?
Nah, that's some real shit.
These days, you never know. Because that new AI shit that they
it look like an old picture though.
But they can make it look like that.
I mean, no. But what I'm saying is the reason why I'm saying it's real because I remember an interview. I think it was on the Breakfast Club where he was saying that because his child, I think it's his daughter. You know what I'm saying? She part of the community, so to show his loyalty to his daughter, that's why he did what he did. But he's saying he support her, but he's not gay. But 50 Cent is 50 Cent, so he gonna put it out there anyway. Like, you know what I mean?
That's what 50 is troll master, man. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, most of the time, he undefeated in this shit. But it's certain people, like, you know what I'm saying? A funny family dude, especially, like I said, the youngest, man, he been picked on his whole life, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, his whole life, he been clowned by his brothers and sister. So he ready for war. So I'm just waiting to see how it's going to play out the next couple of days. Because you know it ain't going to be nothing serious. It's a comedian and 50. You know, a 50-year-old rapper and a 55, 60-year-old comedian. They ain't gonna be nothing serious pop off. They just gonna be talking shit.
Now, 50-year-old rappers still getting it popping. Ja Rule just got lumped up the other day.
Yeah, but that was by Max B people, right?
Yeah, Max B came out saying it wasn't me. Don't try to put that on me. I just came home from jail. You're trying to say that was me.
I didn't say it was him. I said it was his peoples.
No, apparently it was people from This Is 50.
Oh, word?
Like he was with people from This Is 50. Allegedly, I don't know, but that's what I'm hearing. It was people from This Is 50.
Right, well, it wasn't 50 himself, man. It was, you know, it's henchmen, man. You know.
Yeah, but that's how it always happens.
Yeah, but they ain't 50. I bet you them dudes is like 30, 27, shit like that. You know, they still in prime fighting age, man. Now you getting in the fisticuffs at 50, man. It better be over some real serious shit, man.
Right.
I know you stepped on my kicks.
That shit is wild, man. At the Ja Rule age and all of that stuff going on, but just like actually jumping Ja Rule, like, are y'all serious? Like that shit still beef? Like, damn, that's a long ass time. And again, for what it's worth, I don't know how to articulate everything that happened between them, but you know, I just thought it was more music. It sounds more personal if it's on it and they on it like that after this long. Like, damn.
What, 50 and Ja? Nah, that shit been more than music. You know what I'm saying? Like, and shit. It didn't even start off music, bro. It started off on some personal type shit, and then it started going on music, and then it, you know, yeah, it's been like this shit kind of all about what I think it kind of started over, and it might be music. Matter of fact, I think it's because when 50 came out with Ghetto Quran and he name dropped all of them niggas from the Supreme team in his song, them niggas got mad. And you know, Supreme team, you know, Preem, it basically helped them niggas start Murder Inc. and shit. Like that, it was kind of like, you know, they was all together. So that's what I think it like originally started off. Y'all remember Ghetto Quran, Lord forgive me for I sin over and over again. That shit. Yeah, remember he name dropped like everybody in the hood that was getting, you know, doing their thing in that shit. So I think that's what it started over, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and that one came out like 98.
And so is it justified to last this long?
We all seen Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yeah.
That shit was based on a true story,
right?
With a few
different names and
artistic license, a little bit of artistic license, but Yeah,
For sure.
based on a true story.
Mm-hmm.
Word.
Yeah.
But 50 crazy, man. That documentary was crazy. Diddy is crazy. The whole damn shit is crazy.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, y'all see the biggest shit going on in sports right now?
Well, what's up?
The coach at Michigan, the ex Michigan football coach. Wild scandal going on. So he got fired yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like yesterday afternoon. And the reason they fired him is because they said he was engaging in an inappropriate personal relationship with a fellow coworker.
Mm.
So come to find out, and mind you, the dude's married, kids, all of that or whatever. So he was messing with some like lady that was like what do they call her? A recruiting specialist or something like that. Attractive woman, basically there to entice young men to come to the university.
Mm.
So
doing it like that.
So wait though. So she was getting paid when she first came to the job. Yo, this shit got so many layers, bro. So when she first came to the job, they started off with a salary of like $44,000, something like that. Once they started messing around, well, apparently they found out later on, but he put in the paperwork to get her a raise to $90K. So her first raise. You ever got a job? Your first raise, you going 55% up? I ain't never had a job that my first raise I went 55% up.
55.
You ain't never put in the type of work that she was putting in.
So that's facts right there.
Mm-hmm.
So they knew, they launched the investigation into this shit back in, I think it was August. And they couldn't like get anything concrete or whatever to get them or whatever. DoorDasher delivered a Plan B pill to this fool's office. And
Captain Obvious, hello, how you doing?
And dropped a dime on him to the university and told them that, you know, he took this Plan B to the office or whatever.
What?
So because he got shorty pregnant. So he basically, when
you said this a married man
with kids. So bro, it's still like another 2 or 3 twists and turns on this motherfucking roller coaster here.
Yeah, because I'm confused.
So then he tells shorty, like, he basically like kind of forces her to take the Plan B.
Oh, what you mean?
I don't know that part. That part is still fuzzy, but she
crushed it up, put it in a food or something.
She was the words were she was coerced to take the Plan B. So she takes the Plan B, whatever. The university finds out all this shit. They fire him yesterday. Yo, why after he got fired, mans ran down on her crib trying to kick in the door. And the boys caught him.
Wow.
So you talk about who had the worst day ever yesterday. He got fired from a $38 million job, probably going to lose his wife and kids, and got arrested. And still in jail. They ain't give him no bail. His arraignment ain't till Friday, till tomorrow.
Tough.
That's having the worst day ever right there, man.
The shit people do for love, man.
Yo, but nah.
I don't think that's love. I think that's
this is talk
that's
shit.
L word.
Yeah. How you feel about what he did? Well, can you explain his actions?
Yo, man.
Because me
sounds like a squirrel, lover's circle. You know what I mean? Things happen, emotions run high, tempers flare, and things can get out of hand. Thoughts and prayers, nothing but T's and P's to everybody involved. But that's crazy. $38 million job is crazy. Will the wife leave? It's crazy.
I'm pretty sure, bro. Like,
I never know. Marriage.
The reason why, if this was quiet,
for the best, for the better and the worst, in sickness and in health, through thickness and thinness.
See, this is all of that. But where do most of the time when people kind of draw the line, bro? If this shit was quiet,
infidelity.
No, not infidelity, bro. In public embarrassment. If this was quiet, if he would have just got fired for messing with a staffer, he might have had a chance. The fact that he ran down on her crib and got arrested now, that's gonna be the shit that I don't think his wife is gonna want to come back.
Was he good at his job?
All right, so here's the next thing. He had already served a 2-game suspension earlier this season for his role in the sign stealing shit that Michigan had going on in their national championship 2 years ago.
So he already had some corrupt shit. But
so he already had some bad shit on his resume. Now this happened.
Michigan,
so not only did you lose your $38 million job, but you probably not hireable now. Yeah.
Tough.
He fucked it all up, bro.
I don't know, because this brings me back to the situation with the guy
coaching junior high school.
Y'all remember the guy at the Coldplay concert, man? Where man took his wife took the office to the Coldplay concert, right. And he was hugged up with his work boo, and then they see it, and then he just got low. But the thing is, one, I feel like if he would have never got low, it would have been no problem. Like if he would have just held her tightly and gently like he was holding her, like it would have never been an issue. It would have never went live. It would have never did nothing because it wasn't a weird situation. He made it weird.
Exactly. But what I'm saying is,
this guy is it's just bringing me back to that same situation.
He made it weird running down on her crib.
Mm-hmm.
That was his weird moment.
I don't know, man. Because sometimes, love happens when love happens, man.
Yo, so I was reading. This is the funniest part, though. I was reading an article about it, and people in the comments, bro. People have no chill in the comments.
Hell no, not at all.
One dude in the comments goes, because the chick that he cheated on was a young blonde chick. He's a black dude, like a black dude like our age. And she's a younger blonde chick. So the dude went and he searched his wife and he said, "Oh, I just Googled his wife. She's just an older version of the chick that he cheated on with. So Dr. Umar won't be mad." I died when I read that shit, man.
Dr. Umar on to something. Listen.
What about Dr. Breezemore?
What's Dr. Breezemore feelings on this?
Yo,
does it change your mind now that you found out it was a black guy and a white chick?
Nah,
it's two white women though.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. I feel like somebody like that, again, it's greed, and you got to realize everybody looking for you to slip up. You trying to tell me that for one, people don't want your job. You got $38 million a job. All they got to do is send. You know what I'm saying? A honey towards you. You don't think that's part of a strategy? You don't think that's a setup? You don't think women get sent to men as a distraction to take what you got?
So you think the university did it?
Huh?
You think the university did it?
Nah, I think that.
Well, technically,
he was. I think one of his proxy. You would think that he would be qualified to be in that job to do what he does, right? For him to be there, as far as professionalism, I'm pretty sure the powers that be around him explained and articulated what you can and cannot do. He knew
you are not allowed. You are not allowed to mess with when you are like at a high position, like at a university, head coach, dean, like shit like that. You are not allowed to fraternize with coworkers in a romantic capacity,
right? Exactly.
In your contract. So that's why they had just cause to fire him just for that.
That's what I'm saying. Like you come on, man. I just think it was something that he could have avoided. I'm not trying to get into who he is as a person and all of this and that. He could have easily avoided this, just knowing that, you know, not to sound, you know what I'm saying, corny or not, but it's a lot of beautiful women in the world. And you can't be with all of them. If you got one at home, appreciate them, man.
You know, buns worth 38 M's, man.
HR process. I need to know the HR process for getting raises around here. Like,
yo, you know her HR process was throw her hair in a ponytail, bro.
No, but
that was her HR process, man.
No, see, it got to be more than that, because what did he go and like when he was putting in for the raise and said this raise needs to be $45,000, like we need to double her salary. What did he go tell them that she's doing that double the job description? Like whatever the job
description, bringing in these recruits. She's making the guys want to come to the university.
Yeah, she's making the guys want to come. She's definitely making the guys
to the university.
At the university.
Yo, man.
Yo.
That's 38. Yo, bro. 38 M's, bro. Ain't no buns worth 38 M's, man.
That's all I'm trying to say, man.
And your family.
What's worth? Which one?
And your freedom now.
The 38 M's or the family.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that's the shittiest day ever. You lost your job, your family, and your motherfucking freedom.
And you gotta eat jail.
All on the same day. Like within the
span. You got the job.
He got fired at like 1-2 something, and he was locked up by like 410. Like, what the fuck, man?
Yo, but listen, I tell you what, it might have been a justified crash out.
Yo.
But the truth is what they're gonna say is the negligence of power, the abuse of power.
Yep.
You know, he did a lot of that. And I think because
you lose a $38 million job, you might lose your mind as well.
No, absolutely.
Like you lose both at the same time.
But you also got to have the foresight to know if you crash out like that and it goes public, now you're not hireable.
Well, you said he already was unhireable.
Well, at least maybe now you take a year off, you sit on what you got and make it work, and then maybe you get an assistant coach job at like a smaller college. Huh?
Get a Jock Vaughn job.
Like, yeah, exactly. You get an assistant coach job at a smaller college, because Michigan is one of the big jobs to have in college sports. Like Michigan football, it's like 10, 15 jobs that are like the best jobs, and that shit is on that list. So, you know, he had a damn good job. And all right, now you mess up because you was involved with the sign stealing shit a couple years ago. You serve your suspension, fine. Now you get fired. All right, you got a lot of shit over your head. So, you know, you go do an assistant coaching job at like a Division II school or something like that. And then you work your way. You show that you still got your skills. You work your way back up the ranks. Now, after you done did some shit like that, bro, like after you basically are showing that in the heat of the moment, that's what you're going to do. And as a coach of 90 young men, you got to be a person that's going to be able to show them in a situation where you're in adversity, how to let the cooler head prevail and figure out a strategy to navigate out this shit, not make it worse.
Yo, not the
hold on, but no, I just want to say,
bro, look at this.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
The fire department saved the nigga sneaker collection, bro.
When I seen that, I said, not all heroes.
Salute to the firemen who did. Well, first of all, salute to all of the firemen that go in people's houses and rescue people. I mean, but not only to rescue the people involved, but to rescue a man's shoe collection.
Innocent. Every sneaker, every pair of sneaker, innocent.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
Whoever did that deserve a fucking cuddle from somebody. You know what I mean? A holiday or something.
It was in Chicago, I think.
But I want to ask y'all.
I feel like if I was a fireman, I'd have told you, you might got to let your shoes burn, bro. Like, I'm sorry, bro. We got all the people out safely. Hopefully, we'll be able to, You will
This
see
shit
what
might have
happens.
been
after you put
AI
the
though
fire.
too, though, bro. Everything is AI. You don't never know what to take serious.
So hold on. Let me
Yeah.
ask y'all a real. Can I
Might
ask
be
y'all a
AI.
sneaker head question? Is
Yeah.
it a real hypothetical that he will be able to flip that sneaker money, like sell it and get bail if he wanted to do that? Do you think that there's enough sneaker money to get bail, or he locked up? He can't go in.
Who,
He
dude with the fire or the coach?
no, the coach. He locked up. He can't
What
get in.
sneaker money?
Like if they sell the sneakers, like if they
Nah,
sell
that's
it,
two
because he
different
can't wear them.
stories.
No, that's not his crib.
Oh my bad.
Yeah, imagine that.
Yo, you
though.
thought his
Like,
wife set the crib on fire or some shit? Like,
No.
they burnt down to the same day, but they saved the sneaker collection.
Yo.
That was the saving
Oh,
grace.
man.
No, my fault.
Nah,
Damn,
Jay just.
Nah, I
My
just
fault, my
interrupted.
I was mad
Nah,
confused
fuck
for a
it
second.
I thought it was the same person. I was
Oh
like,
man,
I thought Shorty put his shit to the curb. I was like, damn.
That's
My
funny.
bad.
oh man.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. I mean,
Because I'm saying, like, the way they be talking about, none of y'all was talking about the boots and shit. I don't want to change the topic, but yeah, nah, that's serious. They say shout to fireman, man. Salute to them.
Yeah, man. Not all heroes wear capes, man.
did y'all see about the lady in DC, the squatter?
Nah.
It was some lady, huh?
I heard something. I seen it, but I didn't read the article though.
Bro, that shit is insane, bro. A lady was renting an Airbnb, bro. Somebody moved in, bro. Like they rented the Airbnb and just never left. Bro,
Did they check out? Like, did they on the app?
she was in the Airbnb from March to today.
Oh shit.
Like they just got her out. And no, not this March though. Last March.
So like almost 2 years.
March 2024 is when she got in the crib.
I like
So almost
it.
2 years. Wait,
Crazy.
no, hold up. So, like, my first question, yeah, she never checked out on the app. Like, she's like, did she check out and then she just stayed?
Well, she probably checked out because I think if she wouldn't have checked
They
out,
kept
she
charging.
would have still been billing.
Right.
But-
Okay. So that makes sense there. I should know that. My second question: why the fuck they just now doing something about it now? Like they ain't tried nothing before then? Like they finally, all right, this enough's enough. It's been almost 2 years now. Like,
nah, she was trying. The lady said she was paying $4,000 a month in rent for this place. She tried to get her out. They said she went over there and asked her to get out. She went to the police. I forgot when because Shorty turned off the water and everything and the electricity to try to get her out. But then she just called and got the electricity and the water put on in her daughter's name. And then that gave her even more squatters' rights because now she got bills in her name.
but how the hell is she even able to do that though? How is she able to get the shit cut off?
You ever notice this? And this is crazy, but this is crazy, but I never really paid it attention. But you ever called a locksmith before for something?
Yeah.
Bro, they don't even really ask for ID. They'll just let you in.
Locksmith,
you because you was locked out. Did they ask you for your ID?
I think I was asked for ID before.
Because I did it one time and they did not ask me for ID. But I think she was using that type of method or something to get back in the crib. Because I think they changed the locks, but she got back in the crib. They put a big ass sign outside saying that she was something. That bitch put a sheet over the sign and tried to push the lady off the ladder while she was putting the sign up. Then
Dang.
Like she went to court. The court didn't do nothing, said she had rights. They was trying to figure out if she was a tenant or not. Because she was saying she was a tenant, the lady saying that she was a squatter. But the shit finally came to an end today. And they finally got out the house. But this lady mortgage done went from all of the month to non-payment. Her mortgage went from $4,000 a month to $10,000 a month. So she's trying to figure out if she could still keep the house, period.
That's crazy. And that whole situation is crazy and unfortunate because how how one was she not able to get them out, get the other lady out, and then two, she really shouldn't be responsible for like that. I don't know, bro. That's
Right.
man. That's
It's the first time I heard of this situation, and I think they might, you know how it'd be like the first time and it just introduced to society. It sounds like one of those things, but it sounds like something that eventually happened.
Nope.
You know what I mean?
That's
You
the
go
shit
into
that's the shit that's crazy. This lady, like, I was watching this shit since yesterday because they kept updating it on the news, and I guess it was in DC somewhere. But they said they were doing one of those like "Help Me Howard" type shit. I can't remember this girl name, but they got a fine black girl it being "Help Me Howard." You know what I mean? Right. And she was doing investigative journalism on this lady. Like she got an interview with her and then looked into her background. But this is like the fourth time she done did this. Stayed in the place longer than like it was one. She moved into a place, paid the rent for a year, then stayed there for another year without without rent. Got kicked
He's
out.
He's a habitual squatter.
Yeah, did the same thing. And then this place right here, she was in the middle of an eviction from her current apartment, right? Wow. And then a mysterious fire happened in her apartment. And because of the fire, that's why she booked the Airbnb to wait for the fire damage to get figured out. But she was already in the middle of an eviction and the fire started in her apartment. I'm not saying she set the fire.
But it's convenient that it happened.
Right.
That's crazy, yo. Like, how... I don't know, man. How is she not being investigated? This is what I'm saying. Like that lady right here, the owner of the property, she should not be liable for this because this lady does this all the time.
But the thing is, if she's not liable, then who's liable? And you know they always want somebody to be liable.
Yeah, somebody. I mean, yo, that's crazy, man. That shit is fucked up, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Whoever you are, man.
I know that a lot of
you get some help in this situation. That's fucked up.
A lot of these houses or mortgage companies or whatever, they don't. Well, I know the city don't want it. They don't want people to rent out like Airbnb places where people could be actually living. Like, cause they starting to outlaw a lot of that shit in New York. Like, you can't Airbnb certain type of shit because somebody could be staying there and it's contributing to the fact of the rents being so high because there's so many apartments that's just Airbnbs.
Right.
But I don't know. Interesting situation though, because I was glued to the TV watching them news stories because I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
what
that's
ow! Like I was flabbergasted.
I think they're gonna look back at this and look at the Airbnb and how it was like a land grab for like 10-15 year time span where there's a lot of people trying to be homeowners for the first time to open up an Airbnb. Personally, I remember living with my grandmother in Queens and she was talking about it back then. You know, she didn't act on it, but she spoke on it. And I'm saying some people spoke on it and actually did it. And, you know, it became a thing where they did make a lot of money at first. And in my opinion, something like that back then when it was very early, it wasn't a threat. But something like this, Jay, it has to eventually happen. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like part of the business, I guess. You know what I mean? I'm wondering how long the ruling took, because that's a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, it took months and months and months of Shorty's hard-earned money. That's what.
Yeah, hold up.
Right. That's what that probably was a lot of money being put into lawyer fees and all of that other shit to, like, you know, that's crazy, man. Like,
hold on, I left out the part that they said they went to because this is how they actually got her out the crib today. Like, because months ago, I think they said in October or September, they went to her and had her sign an agreement saying that she was not a tenant, that she needs to be out by a certain date, and that they'll give her $2,500 to leave. They gave her to leave. They gave her the $2,500. They gave her the $2,500, and she still ain't leave. But the fact that they had that document, which won shit in court today, and they made her honor that document and say you could kick her out right now.
Yo, that's like I can't wrap my mind around this shit,
Yo, bro.
I can't.
Some of this shit is insane to me because I'm not saying I would have put a hit out on her, but bro, you took the 2,500 and still didn't leave.
Still said, "Nah, I'm chilling.
Yo,
I'm good,
bro." I'd have been fuming.
Yeah,
fuming.
The fact that I even gotta pay you to leave, yo, it's an Airbnb. Like you were supposed to been going, 20 something months ago, right. 21 months ago. Like, come on, that shit is, yo, bro, that shit is so disrespectful. And like, that's crazy that this lady is that much of an evil genius to be pulling off, master schemes like this, man.
They said she owed one of them places like $15,000 in back rent, and then another place like something similar. I was like, God damn.
And it's always in DC?
Yeah. So
they laws must be real lax on all of that shit out there. Because every state, and they're not even a state, but every territory, I guess in this situation, they're going to have their own laws and shit. And
I'm not going to lie. I think New York laws is similar to that too.
The New York squatter laws is crazy.
Because once you, like, the thing is, once you get a bill in your name, it's a dispute whether you are a squatter or a tenant.
But that's wild. Like she can even do it.
Because it ain't squatters. Because squatters' rights is whatever it is. But if it's a dispute whether or not this person is a tenant or not, like if you saying you never gave them a lease and they saying they is, court don't know who to believe right now.
And where's the lease? Like that's like the person should have to be able to produce the lease.
Right. Hey, shit. I feel like at this juncture,
here's the lease.
At this juncture, you probably can produce a lease if you go on ChatGPT.
That's gotta be shit. I mean, damn.
You can
but now is that really now a legal document at that point? Like that's crazy. And then you forging this person's signature,
you produce a fake one, and make it seem like you had the lease the whole time.
Then, all right. So now did you forge the landlord's signature? Like now you got a whole different other crime. And then why doesn't the landlord fight that and be like, yo, come on, they forging my signature. It's not my signature. Like, that 2 years is wild. I could see if that shit played out for like 6 months. Even a year is crazy, but 2 years?
That's what I said. That shit is insane.
That's a lot of money. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention just the whole, you know what I mean, experience of it. And I wonder if they live there too, because sometimes they live in the same place. You know what I'm saying? If they lived in the same place,
they probably
could have been.
I don't think it was.
Because sometimes they just had the house and they just rent it out. But sometimes they actually live in that. You know what I'm saying? I
stayed in an Airbnb like that in Maryland. Matter of fact, when me and my foundation people, we had our reunion. We stayed. It was a couple of us. We stayed in the B&B, and we had the downstairs to the crib, and they was like right upstairs. I was like, damn, we gotta go outside to smoke and shit. Like,
that shit is real, bro.
Were they trying to disguise it like they were just being great hosts? Did they like bring y'all some muffins or something?
Nah. Like, when we pulled up, because I ain't even get it. Ty, matter of fact, y'all know Ty. Ty got the Airbnb. So he was like, we ain't know. So I pulled up first because I had to fly, and then I landed, and then I got a Uber to the spot. So I wound up getting there first. So I got there and I see them, and then I'm like, hey, I'm with Tyson, like here to come for the weekend or whatever. And they was like, yeah, nice to meet you. Yeah, we right upstairs. And I was like, this nigga Ty ain't even tell me no shit like this. Yeah. All right. Like, I wonder if he knew. So I asked him when he got there, because he pulled up probably like an hour and a half later. So my other man, Sean, had pulled up next. And then me and him, we just went to go get some food and some drinks real quick. And then we came back and I was like, yo, you ain't know. And he was like, I ain't know. So I guess they don't have to disclose that all the time, because I have seen sometimes where they will disclose it, and then other times I guess they don't have to.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I want to stay in there too. Make sure y'all niggas ain't doing no crazy shit in my crib. Don't try to throw no Project X shit in my shit. I heard you. Get the fuck out.
We just wanted to smoke a little bud. That was it. That was the only really wild thing we was doing in there. Like, cause we was out chilling at all the events and stuff, and then when we come back to the crib, burn 1, 2, and go to sleep. So we had to go outside, and then it's late. It's kind of cool, so we had to sit in a whip and smoke. Like back in the day, old school. Like we youngins again.
Hotbox that shit.
Yeah, but that's crazy though, man. Like, hopefully that the mortgage company, the bank, they do something about all of that situation.
Yeah, as much as that shit been on what's the name, they probably gonna come up with a GoFundMe for it. Know what I mean?
Yeah. They probably will.
She probably gonna be up 100,000 by the end of this shit. She gonna write a book about her story. Then they can make a Tubi movie. You know what I mean?
I was about to say she gonna get like a Tubi or a Lifetime shit or something. Yeah, that's
right. That's what we doing. This shit is the craziest.
We gonna do the documentary.
Maybe 50 could do
true
the
story of
50 could do the documentary.
Like the name of this shit gonna be like standing on business, not leaving the crib. The story of whatever.
Airbnb nightmare.
Right. Like I'll never go outside. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
Just think about it. That was another thing she could have did too. While Shorty dipped out or whatever, she could have ran down and changed the locks.
Nah, I think she did that, but I told you she got back in the crib.
How? She kick in the door?
I don't know. You gotta ask the
and then rechange the locks. See, that's why I want to see the Tubi movie or the Lifetime special, man. You know what I'm saying?
They was trying to catch the news people was trying to catch her sister or somebody when she came out the crib. She got in the car and dipped mad quick.
But drama, when they dramatize it, like they gonna probably run into each other in the hallway. Like imagine she see her bringing a lamp. Like, yo, why you bringing that lamp? You have a housewarming gifts and shit. Like you're not even supposed to be here this long. You doing laundry and shit.
No,
they see each other in the laundry, man. Like, yo, what you doing here? Like, why you wash your clothes?
Running the essential oils and candles business from the crib and posting shit on, like taking trips and coming back to the crib. Like,
that's crazy.
Oh, she got money to take trips?
Yeah, or her Instagram.
She ain't paying rent, of course. She ain't paying no bills. She chilling.
And it says she runs the nonprofit too.
Yo, she chilling, man. Like
it was a whole lot. It was a whole lot.
The world is going crazy, man. That shit like this could happen, and like the world is really fucking on its ass right now, man. For real. Yo, y'all seen in the shit in Hardee's, in Missouri?
Nah.
Yo, customers walked up in the spot and found the spot open and operating with nobody in there. Like it was fries in the deep fryer and burgers on the grill, but it was nobody in the shit. So no. See, you would think, right? That's what the first thing was.
Alien abduction.
Wait, what the fuck?
It probably is just one nigga working and he went to the bathroom.
Nah, so the one dude who they was interviewing in the story, he was like, yeah, I came in here because my wife made me come here because she wanted a hot ham and cheese. So we came and I got the hot ham and cheese. And well, I wanted the hot ham and cheese, but I didn't get it because there was nobody here. And we kept saying hello. So it was like 5 of us in here. We were screaming out for like 10 minutes. Nobody came. We smelled the food and everything. Yo, come to find out, the reason why this shit happened, they called the cops and everything. The cops came down. It was a cell phone on one of the tables, and the shit just started ringing like crazy. And the cop was like, all right, fuck it, I'm just going to answer the phone. He answered the phone. It wound up being like the manager of the store. And that store, the phone was like the store cell phone because I think their landline was down. They didn't pay the bill, some shit like that. I don't know. But the staff walked out like they were tired of working conditions and situations and wages and different things like that. So they planned a walkout. So they basically was like, yo, we going,
at 12:10,
we all out. So when the cops walked through the back and everything, the back door was wide open. And they just all bounced. But the shit was crazy, bro. Could you imagine walking up in any restaurant and the food is cooking and everything, but nobody is there? The fuck would you do?
I'd have cooked that shit myself.
You would have went to the back and finished up. Bro was eating a burger too when they was talking. Like when he was like, yo, I just helped myself to this burger right here because I was hungry while I was waiting.
Yeah, I would have just went and got me some food. You know what I mean?
He couldn't get that hot ham and cheese for his wife. He would have went back to the crib with other shit and no hot ham and cheese. And then the whole reason he went there for, then she'd have been complaining to him.
I'd have fucked around and just been running the Arby's. Where were they? Hardee's. No, I'd be like, welcome to Hardee's, home of the Hardy. What can I take your order?
Yo, we not accepting credit cards today. We only accepting cash.
And if you don't got a lot of cash, so what? We taking discounts.
Right. Whatever you got, man. We treating this like the offering plate at church, man. It don't matter, man. Whatever you got, throw it up in there, man.
Pay what you want and pay it forward.
Yo, that's wild, man.
Yeah,
yo,
cops, fucking around me, the cops wouldn't have got called for a long time. It'd have been a lot of shit missing by the time they got there.
Yo, Breeze,
I'm not even saying like just stealing out the register like that, because you probably can't get the register open. You know what I mean?
But I'm eating all the grub.
Yeah,
I'm sampling like one of everything on the menu. Oh, I ain't never had that shit before. I'm gonna fuck with this, right?
and if people come in, all right, fuck it. I'll take your order. I'm back.
I'm gonna help you. We only taking cash today, though. Our systems are down. We are not taking cards. Or matter of fact,
that's a TV movie too.
Zelle and Cash App also. So go ahead and send it over this way, But that's it, bro. Breeze, what you doing if you woke up in a restaurant, bro, and the food is cooking and there's nobody in there, man? What are you doing?
Bruh, that shit. I probably do some wake and bake. Then I'm saying
I'm smoking in the restaurant.
If it's just me in there, you know what I'm saying?
No, it's other customers. I think it was like 4 or 5 other people, and they all just like chilling there waiting. Yeah, they all waiting. Like what the fuck is going on? You smell.
I would look at the food, though.
Sizzling. You hearing the sizzling from the oven and the stove and shit. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that shit would creep me out though. You know what I'm saying? At first, so I'll be like, yo, this is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you not going? It's one thing to microwave something. I don't know. You could walk away for 5 minutes if you microwaving something, but if you cooking, that's immediate attention. You gotta like stand over the stove. So you know what I'm saying? Even Benny Hanna's, they be there doing the shit in front of you, but you imagine Benny Hanna's, he just flip his shit doing all of this and that, and then he just walk away from the stove. Like, what the fuck? Like, that shit is fish, not cool.
It's just dropping.
Like, that shit wild, bro. That's it. Yo, but y'all heard what happened to the just because of crazy story. You heard what happened to that dude, right? Salt Bay.
Who?
You heard what happened to him, right? The one that was the one that was doing this.
Oh yeah. I know you're talking about. Yeah. When you said so, I couldn't place when you said the name. I'm like, who? And then when you did that shit, I'm like, all right, I got you. What happened?
Nah, because of the food. Because he had a bunch of restaurants. Because he had got
I may be hungry. I had to put some food on.
But he did bad in investing, and he was addicted to the FJ.
Nah, your shit cut off, so it sounded crazy.
Yeah, bro, your Wi-Fi.
That shit said he was a dick, and that stopped. But what you said?
What?
What you said?
Oh, I said he was addicted to the
shit was
yeah, you said he was addicted, but it cut off the 10.
Yeah, no. Oh, I was saying he was addicted to the fame, you know what I'm saying? And he was like doing wild shit. I think it was some soccer game. He had ran up, tried to take pictures. Long story short, he did a lot of bad investments and lost the popularity that he had. And nobody wanted to come to his restaurants because the prices was ridiculous and the food ain't have no quality. You know what I'm saying? But if I woke up in a restaurant and nobody, yeah, he just did that. Yeah, he wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't really doing good business and shit, man.
He gotta. Why he ain't had a good, like, think about it. If you made your fame off that shit, how you not bringing the flavor to your food at the restaurant, man? Like, I don't know. I feel like I've been lied to about his whole like existence and legacy, man. You know?
Yeah, yeah. They made it seem like he was like the Jean-Claude Van Damme of cooking. You know what I'm saying? Like he was supposed to be
the Bam.
They wanted him.
The salt nigga.
Oh, salt back. This nigga.
Yeah, because when he was talking about the restaurants, I remember.
He said he came out with a restaurant and the people wasn't feeling the grub, like it wasn't flavorful.
Yeah, I heard about that.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like I've been bamboozled, hoodwinked.
But I feel like
the wool has been pulled over my eyes, man. When it comes to this,
like if you should have knew that, know what I mean? And I feel like you only should have knew that because if he gotta bring the salt out to the table to put it on the food before he serves it, that means he ain't putting no salt on that shit in the back. Like he season that shit before you bring it to the table. How about that?
Word. Nah, that's a very valid point right there.
Like, think about it. Anytime you ever get a meal in front of you and you taste it, add a little salt to this. That shit trash.
That used to be an insult to the chef. The insult to the chef was saying that it needs more. What do you mean it needs more? Type shit.
Right. It's supposed to come out with everything that it needs.
Right. Nah, that's crazy. That's wild. Yeah, he don't need a restaurant no more, man. Pack him up.
Right. Pack him up.
Like the only thing I wanted to y'all say had a bunch of funny ass topics. This was kind of serious. I was watching Isaac Hayes.
It's you. We know it's gonna be serious, man.
Yeah. I got to.
Let me go get my dashiki.
I gotta do this, bro. I'm telling you, I laugh a lot. I don't want to forget to do some serious content, but doing this show, I laugh a lot. On the Net Fan podcast, I try to laugh instead of cry. So you know what I'm saying. But this is a serious topic. I heard Isaac Hayes talking about it. He said project for the 2019. Y'all heard about that?
Well, your shit just did it again, bro. Computer love. You got it. And it's funny that it did it right while you were explaining the topic because I was listening. I was trying to figure out where was going with it. And
we could talk about
rewind it. Just say it. Say it again. Hopefully
I'm gonna just let T-Mobile know I'm paying a phone bill and y'all embarrassing me on this podcast. You know what I'm saying? I ain't feeling that. I'm gonna call. I want a discount. It's around Christmas time.
I need to get a discount.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Take $15 off of some shit, man.
Yo, you ain't in they fave fives, man. Remember T-Mobile used to do the fave fives? You ain't in they fave fives, man.
That's crazy. He's doing it again.
You gotta switch up, man. You gotta switch up your carrier, man. They're not doing you justice.
I want an extra $5.
Man, I can't lie, man. Xfinity is righteous, man.
Yeah, they gotta do me right because I'm definitely paying the bill.
My internet is crisp, bro. I like Xfinity. I ain't got no complaints with them. Shout out to Xfinity, man. You might need to do the switch. They offer them in your area. You might need to check them out, man.
Yeah, my first when I got over here, it was Xfinity, but I ain't like their service. I guess around here, whatever. And then I got Verizon after that, and then after that I got T-Mobile. And for what it's worth, T-Mobile been good. This is the first time that I've been getting a lag for like the last 3-4 days. But besides that, it's been good. So I'm not gonna pretend like it ain't as of recent. But still, if I could get $5 off, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? But Isaac Hayes, he was talking about how Drew Ham, she created Spotify Rap as her internship project for the company in 2019. not only did they not hire her, they took her the idea and ran with it. It is now the biggest cultural moment that Spotify has every year. So basically what I'm saying is, that's messed up. You know what I mean? Like, they won't acknowledge what she brings to the table and what she contributes. And I mean, to the sense where they reward her for it, they don't hire her. You know what I'm saying? As an intern, you got to see a person is motivated if they could create something as an intern. They're not even getting paid. As an intern, they create this. You know what I'm saying? That motivation is important to building the company. I would think it's the obvious choice to bring on board. So I don't know. I just think that's a bad look on them. I think they lose out. I think she wins in the end, and they the ones who lose out. But that's fucked up that they did that. You know what I mean?
Bro, she can put that on her resume.
Yo, hold up. I wasn't even looking at the comments, bro. They got me weak. Nigga said Breezy is this the spirit of Breezy, aka Ghost Dad in his bitch.
I see that comment.
Where your light went? Because you had a light. You wasn't looking like Ghost Dad before he came on. Where your light go?
Nah, that's wild. The spirit of Breezy.
Wait, homelessness is at an all-time high. People find all kinds of creative way to put a roof over their head. Word, that's true. Mm-hmm. The comments was funny. Hot topics tonight. This stir the pot, man. It's what we do, man. Hot, know what I mean? We in the spot. Mm-hmm. Know what I mean? On the dot. Know what I mean? 8 p.m. Know what I mean? Pull up.
Well, to your point, though, P, that look good on her resume. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. Like, even if she don't make the bag on this time go around, bro, she gonna have shit lined up like now. And like now it goes from a point where she's struggling to find a job that she really wants to now she might have 3, 4, 5 offers waiting for her.
So, for sure.
Yeah, bro.
That's innovation. That's we bring you on board. You actually see something that can make the company work, so the oil to the gears. Like, that shit is still relevant to what they got going on now. Like, I don't know, man. That's crazy. And not to make it, all of dude from CB4. I'm black, y'all. I'm black, y'all. I'm bliggity, bliggity, black, y'all.
You gotta get the cookie, bro.
There is a lot of inventions that, you know what I'm saying, should get acknowledged because they were African Americans opposed to, white inventors. But that's neither here nor there.
There are, but I get what you're saying. There's some that's not, but there's been strides over the past, I'd say 20, 30 years as far as giving black inventors their due. There are still inventions that we need our due on, but I will say there are strides in that aspect.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of great things. I'm gonna do it again, but I did Fan of the People episode about I think his name is Jerry Lawson, and he was the reason for cartridges. Like, if you bought a game, you played that one game on that system, and that was it. He was the one who introduced cartridges where you could play more than one game on a system. You know what I'm saying? That was dope. So, I know we always talking about games and all of that, you know what I'm saying? So I figure I mention it, you know what I mean? I don't know what I would call this segment of the show, but
Dr. Breezemore. Me and Jay already told you that's the name of this segment, man. We got to get you the Kufi and the dashiki, so that way the people know when it's the Dr. Breezemore segment, right? You got your garb on, bro.
And if you don't get it, I'm gonna get it. You know what I mean? Every time you start doing it, I'm gonna just put it on. Like, either way,
you gotta keep it going. You gotta keep it going. I seen Jeezy. He was saying that he called out labels for paying young traumatized rappers millions to rap about killing each other, pardon my language, knowing they could die while labels keep their masters. And I thought that was interesting because to Joe Budden, he had a comment saying that hip hop can never die because that's the culture, and you can't confuse the culture with the actual music that the radio might push. You know what I mean? It's two different things. And you know, I think that
But that's one thing I say
there's
about
people from all walks of life. They don't always have to rap about one narrative of being from, I don't know, from poverty. And if you was a dentist and you was a rapper, I'll listen to it. It'd be rapping content about a dentist or whatever the case is. But I'm just saying that to say it don't have to be from
out
that,
and then
but,
fix him, charge you double. That's how I bubble. That's what those is dentist bars right there.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, there's somebody out there. Whatever you want to hear right now, music-wise, it is out there if you search for it. I'm 99% sure there is a dentist out there with bars. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure if you search for YouTube right now, the dentist rapper, I bet you would come up. Matter of fact,
let me ask you this. Just on the radio and the media pushing certain artists and certain music, how much is it on the consumer to be educated enough to just because they have the convenience of searching their own music and don't have to just rely on what's on the radio? Like, how responsible is the fan of the music to say, you know what, I'm not going to listen to this. I'm not vibing this. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go this way because this is the music that I rock with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like to answer my own question, I feel like you got to be educated, bro. If you don't like that music, tune it out. You know what I'm saying?
You listen to the radio for everything now. So
you listen to the radio?
No.
Yeah. You listen to the radio?
Sometimes.
Nobody listens to the radio, so the radio can't dictate what's popular because nobody listens to the radio. That's like saying, a newspaper is going to tell you what's going on in media today.
Yeah. Sometimes I listen to the radio.
Algorithms kind of dictate some of that.
Yeah, but the algorithm is not it's not the radio.
Yo, bro, it's everybody's got choices for everything now. Like to Jay's point where he said, like, there's something that they're gonna make for like every type of genre and things. Like it with everything, bro. Like if you look at the world how it is now, it's all about options.
Yo.
Like when you go on a website, you pull down a menu, it's not like one or two things, it's 20 things, 30 things. So it's all about options. So it's gonna be something out there for everybody. If you want to hear this, they're gonna have this for you. If you want to hear that, they're gonna have that for you. Same thing. Like if you want to watch this, it's here. If you want to watch this, it's there. Think about how many viewing options that we have now today in society, bro. There's a bajillion fucking avenues to watch something.
Well, that's a good segue. But y'all was looking for a dentist rapper. It say on YouTube the first thing that came up: Dallas dentist rapper shot during robbery at his home office.
Damn.
Fucked up.
Shot in the dentist's office. Damn, during the rivalry against another dentist or another rapper. That's my next question.
But the segue is what I'm saying is
you got beef with another dentist like that where they bringing it to your front door?
Facts. But you're talking about all of these other avenues to watch shit. Did you hear about the hostile takeover?
What?
No,
Netflix and HBO Max. And
it's not done yet.
Yeah.
You didn't see the counter, did you?
What?
Paramount offered more bread, and they offered upfront bread. Netflix bread is 82 billion combined with cash and stocks for later on. Paramount is now offering 104 billion straight dollars.
Well, you sure? Because I seen the other day.
I just read that today, bro.
I thought the other day.
Yesterday,
they were trying to Drake the situation. They were trying to sue because they were trying to sue and saying that Netflix had a hostile takeover.
I don't know, bro. And the craziest shit I seen with all of that is now this dude is getting involved. 45/47.
Yeah.
He's saying he wants Paramount. He's trying to do whatever he can do to push the deal to go to Paramount.
I know, but that was the point because the Paramount niggas is Donald Trump supporters. They've been Donald Trump supporters and all that, and then they was upset with 45 that he let Netflix come and scoop that up under them. That's why they was ready to sue and do all this. So I guess he done came up with some more money for them or got some more billionaires.
Bro, they offered 104 billion. And if if that shit happens, and I actually had this on my list of shit to talk about too. So we was on the same wavelength with this one. Bro, if Paramount buys Warner Brothers, do you understand the domination that they would have on the entertainment business? These are two of the biggest, if not the two biggest movie studios ever. Because HBO is Warner Brothers. So with that, you getting Warner Brothers, you getting CNN, you getting TNT, TBS, you getting all of that shit with that sale. And now if you combine that with Paramount is the Paramount Movie Studios, CBS, Nickelodeon, BET, VH1, all of that. So now you combining all of this shit together and making it one company. They almost have a stranglehold at that point over most of the entertainment business.
So then why they complaining about Netflix?
That's why this was big, because one of these two companies is now going to try to dominate the entertainment industry. Because if Paramount does it, it's over. If Netflix gets it, now they can try to battle with Paramount, because now they own a whole movie studio too. Like they own bigger than what their Netflix movie studio is. So this is a major power struggle that we're about to see play out over the next God knows how long it take, because of litigation when it comes to big money deals like this. This shit could play out for a couple of years.
Yeah, you know what I like, what's interesting to me the most is the old money versus new money. You know what I'm saying? Paramount started in 1912. Netflix started in 1997.
As a DVD company.
You know what I'm saying? Now we
out of business. Now they about to put
right. So that's what I was going to say next. And to add to that, it's like old money always going to do that. Like they understand the capacity, the complexities, the magnitude of letting a company that started in 1997, they started in 1912. That means they had money flipping for generations. You basically will be taking over media. I know I watch Battle Rap, and I was listening to Tay Rock versus Lou Castro, and Lou Castro said something like no takeovers is peaceful. Like, to your point, litigation gotta last a few years, because that's part of the conversation. Bleed them dry, send them to court, bleed them dry, and then we want to see who got more money. Like, Paramount is not letting this old money versus new money. Old money is not letting Netflix just come in and just stay over my dead body. They be saying shit like that. They not letting that shit happen. That's too much of it. You talking legacy, family legacy money from 1912. You can't tell me families is not involved.
Oh yeah. Paramount is one of the biggest companies in the world. Like think about all of the shit they own. And the crazy thing about this, I didn't even know the Netflix deal was structured that way until this Paramount deal was presented, because then I read deep into everything. And I can't remember the exact number of how much of it was upfront cash that Netflix was offering, but I know it was less than half of the $82 billion. So the majority of this deal is contingent upon if Netflix is able to take this and now bubble even more than what they are now, because now that stock is going to be worth more. If they take this and now take a loss, and now you sitting on, let's call it 50 billion worth of stock, and that shit takes a tumble into the toilet, and now it's worth 10 billion. You know how shitty of a deal that is now? I'd rather take that $104 up front, because I know what it is.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like I said, I wouldn't want to be in bed with Trump's people.
$104, 30.
No Diddy. You know what I mean?
That's that $104 versus 30. I don't know, man. Like,
See, that's my thing is too. The business conversation is one conversation that we need to have. We're not there yet when we talking about the fans, and maybe the writers are going to take a different direction on how these superheroes are with these shows and movies now. What if the writers decide they want to go different ways with these superheroes, and maybe this one is more important than this one now because the universe changed? Because not you, the business universe changed. You know what I'm saying? Or do they just keep what they got content wise, stick to that script? Nothing changes. I don't know. You think like remember we was talking about remakes? I didn't see it the other day. I got 0 minutes watching this, but I seen that they did a remake of
0 minutes.
You know like, did y'all see the remake of Teen Wolf? Y'all seen the remake of it?
Nah.
Me neither. But when I seen it, I wasn't interested to watch it because I felt like the original was so great. Like,
well, you told me you was watching Bel Air. How was the Bel Air shit?
That shit dope. I think because what they dramatized the lives of Will Smith and Carlton Banks on there. You know what I'm saying? And it's interesting because they got Aunt Viv. I like that they got Aunt Viv and she dark skin. They did pay homage to the Aunt Viv, the light skin Aunt Viv. But seriously, she was on the show. Yeah, real talk.
Yeah, eventually, you like the dramatist shit. Eventually, it's definitely about to divorce the black Aunt Viv for a light skinned Aunt Viv.
Right. They about to really do it.
That's what they're gonna do. Make it drama. Like he's gonna meet another woman named Vivian and cheat on her with a light skinned Vivian.
And now it's gonna finally explain the backstory of what the hell happened.
Right. That's what happened. They had Charisma introducing her on the like an honorary, you know what I'm saying? How like a cameo. Like she had more important role than a cameo. She was a little more important than a cameo, but she didn't have like a real big role, you know what I'm saying? But they paid homage to her being in it.
What, it's a new season out or something?
Yeah, season 4. Yeah, I'm on episode 2.
Yeah, I'm on episode season 1 and 2. I couldn't make it past. I don't even think I seen the end of season 2. I couldn't. They was being too serious. They had this nigga Carlton sniffing coke and shit.
Yeah, come on, man. Why the hell nah, man? Nah, I'm good, bro. And that's exactly why I never wanted to fuck with it. When I heard what the premise of the show was, I was like, nah, man. I want to see this nigga Carlton doing his fucking Carlton dance. I want to see this nigga doing it. Nah, man, I'm good.
That nigga was sniffing dead coke.
The episode I just seen, he was doing the Carlton dance. That's funny. But yeah, not to Jay's point.
After he did a line, right? After he did a couple lines.
He's good. He's clean. He's good. But yeah, that is tough. It was a tough watch, and I was surprised that they leaned into that part of it.
And they had Easy the block captain as the villain that drove this nigga Will out there.
Jeffrey a gangster. Jeffrey a straight G.
He like Alfred.
He's the top shot.
Nah.
He like Alfred. Alfred's a G, bro. Don't sleep on Alfred, bro. Alfred's a G. That's why I said now Jeffrey's like Alfred.
Nah, man's them from London. Original London road man. That's what man's them is.
He was the top boy in London. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's wow. He a top boy. Oh man, I'm dead.
Yo, this nigga be running secret.
They pay homage to him too. He's in it too. Spoilers.
Jeffrey Butler, man.
Nah,
straight G.
He got a last name in this one. It ain't just Butler.
I don't know.
Because that's what his name was in the original. He was Jeffrey Butler.
They just call him Jeffrey. I don't think I heard his last name. You know what I mean?
That's disrespectful when you don't get a last name on TV, man. It's mad characters like that where everybody else got last names and it's just this one character. They just call him by his name, man. Like Newman from Seinfeld. He's just Newman, man.
Mm-hmm.
Postal employee Newman. That's his name, man.
That's
disrespectful, man.
I don't know if y'all watch Big Bang Theory, but
yeah, Penny.
Yeah, only
she ain't have a last name till she married Leonard, man. Just disrespectful to these characters, man. How your name just Penny?
Nah, but the thing is, in the world though, Like if you could go by just one name, you lit.
Yeah, if you
Like
get to that point, Cher,
Like,
Madonna.
Like if you could go by one name, you one of them ones.
Yeah, Snoop is up there now. Like you don't gotta say Snoop Dogg. You just say Snoop, and everybody knows who you're talking about. Like he went from, and this is the dope thing. He went from 3 names to 2 names to 1.
To Snoop Doggy Dogg, to Snoop Dogg, to just Snoop.
Yeah,
I follow you.
Yeah. That's the evolution of his popularity, bro. He was Snoop Doggy Dogg in the 90s, and in 2000s till like maybe 10, 15 years ago, he was Snoop Dogg, and now like the last decade and a half, bro, he's just Snoop. He's just a cultural icon.
Did that make Beyonce like the queen of them all because she
beat?
No, she just go by one letter. She took one letter and made it her. Like when you say B, they know who you talking about.
So if we talking on that level, then you know who the king of all kings is, man. He made his name a symbol, and that was it.
Who, Prince?
Yeah, Prince? Just a symbol.
It's a hieroglyph, man.
I think that symbol shit was kind of it was ahead of its time.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo,
you know the science behind that, right?
No more. Just call me this shit right here. Like, what's your name? And he just draw the shit in a napkin and give it to you. That's my name.
The science is he was arguing with the companies about the perpetuity. He was the first one going through that perpetuity word because that's what it was called. It was called we have perpetuity rights over the artist. So he named himself the artist. So contractually, he basically was like, yo, I'm smarter than you think I am. Yeah. Since I want to put the contract like that, I'm going to name myself the artist. So you're talking about me when you say the artist. And that's the whole story about
super smart, bro.
Facts.
I'm glad you brought that up because I do remember that now that you said that.
Man when it came to the business
I still don't understand it for real because it was the artist formerly known as Prince, but what is the fact that he's known as the artist? Like, what is that doing to the contract? Like, yeah, if they saying we gonna rape the artist, if you the artist, we gonna rape the artist. Like,
the contract reads the artist. That's how the contract reads. It reads that way.
So he taking 80% of the artist's money. Yeah, we taking your money. You. How did that
go to the fact we getting your bread? Now it did have some
business wise. It wasn't that
exact significance, but I do remember there was some significance to him doing all of that.
Yeah,
I just don't remember what.
Yo, y'all just made me remember, and that's fucked up that y'all made me remember the other part of the Diddy documentary because of Prince.
I only see 15 minutes, but it's on me, huh?
Bro, this dude, Lil Rod. Have y'all heard about this dude?
Who?
Lil Rod.
Kinda, sort of.
Yeah, I saw some.
I ain't get to that part.
That's a crazy name, first of all.
Yeah, but I saw some wild stuff where he waking up with his butt hurting, not knowing what happened and shit.
Bro,
like what?
The nigga said that he was producing the Love album for Diddy. The last album that he came out with, where he producing it, he said that he wasn't getting paid for real. Diddy just kept telling him, I got you, don't worry. They were sending him to the club in Miami. Like, yo, you before the session, you got to go to the club, pick up some girls and come back. Just put on this bad boy hat. They know what's going on. Just go to the club with the bad boy hat on, bring the girls back.
He was a mule.
But then the man said he went to bed with a girl in the bed and woke up with Diddy in the bed and he felt drugged and his butt was hurting.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Like, how do you still go to work the next day though? Like, you just get up from that like, yo, all right, time to go make a beat.
Nah, man. I'm filing, if some wild shit like that ever happened to me, I'm filing workers' comp, man. That's an on-the-job injury, man.
Yo, if some wild shit like that
happens, on-the-job injury right there, man.
You gonna see that shit on the news.
Right.
And not in the way you saw him on the news right there.
Nah, bro, that shit was wild when I seen that. And he kept, like you said, going to work every day, man. He was proud to show up to his job.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was the crazy part, because what? Like, how the fuck you wake up with Diddy next to you?
Yeah, like that shit was wild. I don't know, man.
Talking about good morning, Playboy.
Yo, y'all see
Rolling Stone? Yo, man.
Rolling Stone named the Clips album "Let God Sort Them Out" album of the year, hip hop album of the year.
I can see it.
I heard about it.
That shit was a dope album, man.
It's a real good album. I didn't listen to every album this year. I'm not gonna lie, but
yeah, I definitely didn't. But it was the best album I heard.
Yeah,
that production was crazy, and it goes against the narrative that you can't come back out as an OG and still put out good music. You know what I'm saying? So it did like two things at once. You know what I mean? And the bars was tough too. Now, let me not just give all the credit to the production. I thought they bars was tough too. It was, yeah. I see why they got that that nod to album of the year. They deserve.
No, Malice ain't really make music in a minute, right?
Malice was fire on that album.
Yeah, and he didn't really make an album in a minute. Remember, he was no Malice for a while.
Malice was spitting some shit.
Remember, there's a verse where he talked about how he asked his pops, should he rap again? So it was a clear him walking away from rap, and this was him coming back to it, and he didn't miss, man. This was a great project.
I always liked them dudes, man. I always thought they get busy. You know what I'm saying? Like they can spit, man. Like, and their production is always right. They always got good beats. You know what I'm saying? They always put together good music.
They got Pharrell. They got the cheat code.
Right. Facts. That's big facts. I don't think he did all the beats on the album, but he definitely did enough of them.
Low key, they probably not even picking the beats. Like Pharrell is telling them what to rap on.
Yeah,
like, the fire right here. Just y'all do y'all thing on this right here. It's gonna be easy peasy.
Y'all seen the Pharrell movie?
Nah.
Y'all ain't seen the Pharrell movie? That shit was dope. It came out last year, the Lego movie.
Nah.
Yo, that shit was super fire. Yo, y'all gotta watch that shit. So basically, it's Pharrell's life story, but he likes Lego, so he decided to let them make it a Lego movie. So it's him, like everybody in his life is Lego characters. And that shit's so crazy, right? Nori went out and bought a big ass chain of his Nori self as the Lego. You know what I'm saying? Like from the movie. Like that shit is dope. That chain is hard too.
I'm gonna watch. All right, so I got two movies on my list. The Sports Center Stuart Scott thing. I'm gonna watch that before we get back next episode, and I'm gonna watch that when you're talking about the Pharrell movie with the.
I don't know what it's streaming on, but we went to the movies to go watch that shit. That shit was fire, bro. And like everybody that he does music with is in there. Like Snoop got a Lego dude, like Teddy Riley, Timbaland, like bro, everybody is in there. Different Lego characters. Like that shit is super dope, bro.
Was Hov in it?
Yeah, Hov in it. And it's their voices.
That's I want to see
like
that.
They actually went down there and laid their vocals for their characters and shit. Like it's a dope ass movie, and it's
if they voice the AI.
No, well, I don't know.
I'm joking,
but they said that they went in and laid their verses down, like not their verses, but they went and laid their vocals down for the shit. Like Clips is in there, like everybody, bro, and it tells a story from Pharrell being a kid, growing up through his whole life, going into music, and how he got his big break with Teddy Riley, and all of that shit. Like he helped them make Rump Shaker.
Okay.
I didn't even know that.
No, me neither. I didn't know that.
See, that's the type of movie we need to be having about our black stars.
And it's a Lego, bro. That shit. So kids could watch it. You know, like, yeah, bro. That shit was dope. Like kids could watch it because obviously it's gonna have like all cartoon movies nowadays. It's gonna have its parts that's Snoop smoking because it's Snoop, shit like that. But for the most part, like it's a family movie, man. But it's a dope ass movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna tune in for sure. Word, I'm gonna watch the whole movie.
I'm trying to think what that. It's called matter of fact, it's called Piece by Piece.
No, you're not gonna watch the whole movie.
You're gonna watch the trailer.
No, I'm gonna watch the whole movie for sure.
It's called Piece by Piece. Ironically, like you build a Lego piece by piece, like So
I'm gonna watch it, and I definitely gotta watch the Stuart Scott thing. You know what I'm saying? And again, I like
that album was hard though, man. Like I think they definitely should. It was some other albums up there. I don't know, like Earl Sweatshirt album was like number 9. I heard some tracks from it, but I ain't hear the whole thing because I really can't vibe to everything he made. Certain stuff I can. Who else was up there? Drake and Party Next Door. They was up there, but they was low on the list. They was like at the bottom because it was the top. I think it was the top 50 hip hop albums. Mobb Deep shit was up there.
Okay. Shout
out to Havoc putting that together, you know, posthumously with Prodigy not here, you know. So basically Havoc, I think Havoc and Alchemist basically put that whole album together. And that shit was, I think, like 22 or 25, something like that. I'm trying to think who else was up there. It was a lot of people, bro, I ain't never heard of, yo. And to Jay's point, it's that much music out, yo. Like, it's so much. It was people, I'm like, yo, who is this dude? Who is this dude? Who is this dude?
Mm-hmm. I like that era of just it being, I don't want to use the word oversaturated because it's lack of better words, but just the plethora of options. I like this, you know what I'm saying? I like the fact that there is someone for everyone, especially in, you know, where it's heavily cultured. Like, and again, I'm not gonna lie, one of the best things is being from, like, you know, where I'm from, a metropolitan area, you know what I mean? Meet a lot of different people. I found out that people from India, they play spades. You know, I thought that was funny, you know what I'm saying? Like, because that's supposed to be notoriously known as a black person game or whatever, but I was asking them, I don't think they play with the big joker. You know what I'm saying? But the deuce of spades. But yeah, they play spades, man. So, you know, yeah, I like diversity. You know what I'm saying? I like the fact that when you actually meet people, the narrative changes based on speaking to them in first person. You know what I mean? You know how they say first person and third person? You know what I'm saying? It's different. Television, they just paint a narrative. It could be this or that, but, you know, I like cases like this.
I have one more thing I wanted to stir the pot on, just because we usually when it gets y'all to talk about sports, y'all never stop. So I waited a little way to the end. But I don't get why everybody was so up in arms about this Desmond Bain shit when he threw the ball at bum ass. Who he threw that Anunoby bum ass? Yeah. I seen mad players do that shit before. Yeah. Like, what the fuck is it a big deal? They gave the nigga a tech, was about to kick him out the game. It's on the news. I seen mad players throw the ball at people before. Sometimes like a fastball, and sometimes just handing them the ball. But I ain't never seen nobody get a tech for it. Since when
people get techs for it.
Really?
If you throw the ball at somebody, yeah, you get a check for it for sure.
No, but if a nigga's going out of bounds and you throw it at him so he could be out of bounds.
Maybe that's a new part of the rule book. I don't know.
I ain't never seen nobody get in trouble for that. You gotta get the ball to him so it won't be out of bounds on me.
I don't know. I ain't never seen nobody get a check for that. That's crazy.
Did you see the play? Because I see.
I didn't see the
play. He caught the ball, and again, you know what it was? It was the wind up. Now, mind you, dude is out of bounds.
Okay.
No, seriously, because if he would have took the ball and he would have like scooped the ball to him, like out of bounds, haha, funny. He
not throw it off his leg or something, whatever.
Yeah, no, that's not what he did. P, you seen Roger Clemens?
Yeah. He did a steroid throw.
Yeah. And he came down like a curveball, like, bro, like
he was trying to make sure hit him. He was trying to make sure hit him.
That might have been excessive, man.
No,
I'm thinking it might be excessive.
If you got a cock, this is a cock back, Paul. Hey. If you doing this.
It's a what?
Yeah, bro. He could have took it like this and then tossed it like it was hot in his hand. Like,
hey, yo. All of that was just crazy.
I said,
it was consecutive flags.
It was like a waterfall.
Yeah, I said pause. It was like ready for the AO. Pause. But nah, for real though. I'll put it in the group chat after this.
Because what they probably gonna do is say like it was the intent to be like over aggressive or something if he was doing all of that. Because it's one thing to just throw the ball off somebody while you know before you go out of bounds. It's another thing to like put some mustard on the shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm still trying to be his lawyer. Know what I mean? What if he threw it sore and now it missed because he move out the way? You gotta hit him with that shit. So
yeah, but
I seen somebody throw it like that playing dodgeball, but you know the ball is coming at you.
You can dodge a ball.
It was no dodging this ball, bro. The close proximity, that shit must have stung OG because he got up like, yo, what the fuck?
He did. Nah,
did you see Grayson Allen wild out?
You know the funny part about it to me?
Did you see Grayson Allen wild out on the
going out of bounds? Like he could have stayed in back. He could have just grabbed the ball and just went the other way. But I think he just wanted to hit OG with that.
Right, exactly.
He wasn't. If you watch,
it was intentional.
His momentum wasn't really carrying him out of bounds. Like it just was like he just wanted to hit that nigga with the ball. But I still think it's some bullshit that they called that because I seen mad niggas do that shit before.
Yeah, but nah, if you doing the wind up, that's different. Like, yo, Grayson Allen last night.
What about when Harden got hit in the face? What about when who was that? Giannis hit Harden in the face with the ball.
Oh, he got attacked.
What's his name? Brunson
got attacked.
No, he did.
Yeah, he did.
That was on a pass. He just got hit in the ball. Somebody scored after that.
No, later on in that game, he did something else and he got attacked. Because remember, they had beef
for the ball,
beef for like 2 years.
LaMelo just banged Brunson big ass upside the head the other day with the ball. And I don't even blame LaMelo because this nigga Brunson head is mad big. How the fuck do you miss his head? You can throw a ball on the fucking court anywhere and hit Brunson in the head.
It's the wind back, bro. The reason why they call certain things is the intention. That's what I'm saying. Last night, Grayson Allen, he did a play that people do all the time where you're trying to run through a screen. But instead of just running through the screen normally, mans went up his neck and chin like that to go up the screen. And it was so wild. Shea standing right there. And when it happened, the camera caught Shea face and he like,
bro,
like, yo, that shit was wild. It was the wind up, like the intention. Like you could run through a screen and they might not even call a foul if you run through the screen. But he ran through that shit and like did some like wild shit all up his shit. And they kicked him out the game for that.
No, I feel you, but that's different than hitting somebody with the ball.
Nah, because it's the same reason. It's a natural action that you see all the time, but he put a little stink on it. He put a little mustard on that running through the screen.
If I'm him, I'm appealing that shit because that shit is, if it's in the rules that you could do that shit, don't say I can't do it just because
he did, bro. He was arguing with the refs. The refs wasn't shit, though. That was like
too aggressive. Nah. It's no different than if you foul somebody.
Go put that in the rules then. It don't say that I can't do that. Like you can only hit him at a 25% trajectory when you throw the ball. Nah, nigga, I'm trying to hit him with the ball so it makes sure it hit him. Like
but it's called, I'm pretty sure, like, because I think I've heard the announcers say it before. They call it like a hostile act.
Yeah, but
when they do something a little bit too egregious.
But it's only a hostile act if me and him is arguing and I throw the ball at him.
Nah.
But if I'm trying to make sure.
But Grayson Allen wasn't arguing with Chet Holmgren last night, bro. He was just literally running through a
elbow them in the face. You can't elbow them in the face. That's different. Running. The ball can't foul you. You can't get fouled by the ball.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can, bro.
No, you can't.
I'm about to look at this video right now, man.
Huh?
Bro.
I'm about to look at it right now because the way Breeze is making it seem, I totally get why, but you making it seem like he ain't do nothing wrong. So I need to see it.
Yeah,
but you see this. Listen, no, but this is the important thing about
who threw the ball so I can look up it real quick.
Desmond Bain.
Okay.
And you know he got those tyrannosaurus, those strong little arms or whatever. Like, do work out, bro. So it look like extra strong throw.
Yo, I feel like I've seen mad people do that same play. And some, like Breeze said, some of them I seen them just toss it to the person and the person catch it like or joking and shit. But some of them I seen somebody peg them with the ball while it's going out of bounds. And next play.
That's most of the time it be like that. They throw it hard.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't see why it's such a big deal this time.
I'm about to look at it and I'm about to be like, bro, I see your point, or nah, you bugging.
But we gonna end the show with that. We ain't gonna go past 2 hours for sure.
No. We at 154 right now, and I'm just waiting for this ad to go by so it could freak you. All right, here we go.
Damn ads.
It was at the beginning of the game.
I don't know.
Like they showing the
That's
tip.
the Bane that throws the ball at OG.
Right.
Like, why are they showing all of this other shit, man? Oh, they showing like highlights. This is one of those. It's 50-something seconds.
It's right here.
Oh yeah, bro. No, bro. Stop it, bro. Come on, you bugging. You really don't think
called the foul on OG? OG is the one pushing, nigga.
First of all, the reason why people do that is when their momentum is carrying them out of bounds. Bro, his momentum wasn't carrying him out of bounds. He stopped. His foot was way before the out of bounds line.
The rule don't say do that. The rule
say, bro, the rule is when you going out of bounds, you can do that. You can't just throw the ball at a nigga, bro.
That ain't the fucking rule.
And they find
that's the unwritten rule you talking about.
The
rules,
35 racks was light,
the
bro.
rules, it do not say you can't do that.
35 racks was light. If I was finding him, I'd have found him 100 racks for that dumb shit.
Because you are unscrupulous.
Nah, that was dumb, bro. That was just straight dumb. That shit was uncalled for, bro.
It could be uncalled for, but it's not against the rules. That's what I'm saying. You got to play by the rules. If the rules say you could throw the ball at
a hostile act, though, bro. That's literally a hostile.
He
look at his face when he threw the ball, bro.
Nah,
his face ain't on no. I'm just throwing it. His face.
It's an intense game. You want to be smiling.
That shit.
Now, if he was smiling, it would look worse.
Show it again. Look at his face.
I know he was trying to he put some sauce on that shit.
This is what I'm saying.
Right.
That's why he got attacked, and that's why he got fined.
You got to make sure it hit the man.
Because you know they don't find them all the time for text, bro. They find them. And most of the time when they do find them, they only find them 15K. He got fined 35K, bro.
Scalding on his ribs, right?
He deserved that fine. Yeah, he deserved that. He should have got thrown out, honestly.
Hell no.
No, he should have got thrown out for that shit, man.
Yo, I'm pro Desmond Bane on this one, I mean, and I usually don't even like T-Rex arms, but on this one, I'm on his side. Now I mean, you should have hit Mikal. Know what I mean?
Oh man.
See, now it all comes to fruition that it's just all about his hate for the Knicks. That this is what this is fueled.
I get what he's
doing. You don't think Desmond Bane should be punished because it was a Knick that he did it to? But if it was like any other player,
I feel the opposite. I feel the opposite. I feel like if it was any other team in America, they wouldn't have called nothing. But just because the bum ass Knicks, they make a big ass deal about it. Because I feel like I've seen this. You know what I mean? And not maybe this. Because he was standing over. He walked them down with that.
He was what they call menacing. He was looking menacing.
But I've seen bad people get hit with the ball dumb hard. And even I guess this takes away from the point, but Bumson got hit in the face with the ball, but it was during the play. But he got rocked with that shit. Rocked.
Yeah. No, man. He deserved what he got, man. But yo, we at 158-22.
Mm-hmm. Shit. Thank y'all for tuning in to Stir the Pot. You know what I mean? I don't know how y'all feel about Desmond Bane or whether or not he innocent, but
innocent on all charges, man.
You know what I mean? Shout to P. Shout to This Is JTV. Subscribe to the channel. Share the content. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you could cut it over anyway. You could rock that big ass. This nigga dome mad big. How do you not hit this nigga in the head when you passing the ball?
That's wild.
Right here.
But yeah, we out of here, man.
All right, peace, y'all.
Boy.